Akbar Hussain, BBC News, Mississippi.
The boss of Air India, Campbell, has announced his resignation before his term was due to end next year. The departure comes amidst a difficult time for the airline, which has been battling business losses and increased regulatory scrutiny in the aftermath of last year's fatal crash. Well, let's cross to Mumbai now, and our correspondent Archana Shukla is there for us. Archana, I wonder if you can just take us through the reasons behind this decision.
Well, there have been murmurs around his exit for some time now, and reports say that he had indicated to the board of Air India that he would be leaving before his tenure ends in 2027. But even the last 2 years have been very difficult. There have been mounting losses. There have been geopolitical airspace closures internationally that has affected the airline. There have been delays in aircraft orders and deliveries for Air India. But the biggest blow was on the regulatory side, especially post the air crash last year that killed 270, post which there has been increased regulatory scrutiny of the airline. Wilson Campbell, who comes from Singapore Airlines, did achieve also a lot in the 4-year tenure with Air India, where he tried to overhaul an earlier state-owned airline, both in terms of culture, systems, ordering nearly 500 new aircrafts. And in a letter to his employees today, he said that this possibly is a good time to hand over reins for the next phase of growth, as one part of the transformation is over. He will stay on till a next successor is found by the Air India board.
Archana, let's just talk more in terms of the context of world events at the moment. India, we're looking ahead to an interest rate decision. I think it's tomorrow, isn't it? It relies heavily on imported energy. So how is this supply crisis hitting their economy?
Well, there is definitely a blow from both sides, one in terms of supply and one in terms of importing, expensive oil that is hitting the balance sheet for the government. On both sides, there is definitely a blow. We've seen, especially in cooking gas, which India relies heavily on imports, there is a shortage on the ground, which the government is trying to manage, but it is hitting factories like that of fertilizers, restaurants, hotels. There are reports of migrants leaving cities because they just cannot cook food, and there is lack of availability of cooking gas, and that definitely is hurting industries and could impact the growth as well. Tomorrow, the governor is expected to keep the rates, however, in place, just to wait and watch on what happens.
Yes, we'll be looking at that decision tomorrow. Archana, thank you very much.